So, hi everyone. Today we have with us Dr. Vijaya, who is the Dean at Saveetha Engineering College, Chennai. Hi, ma'am. Greetings from College Dunia, and we welcome you to our series called as Thoughtful Leaders. Yes, ma'am. It would be great if you could introduce yourself to our audience.
Yeah, hi. Good morning to all. I'm Dr. Vijaya Chamundeeswari, and I'm happy to introduce myself as Dean representing Saveetha Engineering College. And through this media, it's my pleasure to visit all of you and express my ideas and thoughts. I have done my MTech from IIT Madras and a PhD from IIT Roorkee. With a specialization on specifically computer science and engineering.
Great. Yes. Good to know, ma'am. Ma'am, so to start with, I'd like to understand that being for such a long time in the field of education, ma'am, what is your philosophy of leadership?
Yes. See, being in the field of education, this is one of the very crucial field where it has gone through a lot of changes. And we have been seeing from a traditional mode of teaching, of lecturing, using blackboard and chalk, and it has gone through different phase. And I will say that the education field has gone through a crucial phase during this pandemic period as well. And as far as I'm concerned, leadership is all about leading a team, setting an example to all your team members. A leader need not have to dictate, need not have to advise, need not preach, but he has to influence all the team or the following members through his action. That is, every action of his is monitored, is influencing all other in the specific team. And as well, since the pandemic hit, many of the business leaders have taken the needs of their employees before themselves, ahead of themselves. So, and even through this pandemic and into the 2022 as well, the best leaders will continue to inspire, motivate, and empower all their team members. And that is without losing the perseverance and the grit. The leaders are continually striving in the market and also taking their members along with them. And I will say that every leader and every specific business or the field of purpose, they have to have a purpose. Like it may vary from perseverance to courage. It may be the theme, specifically in the education, it is the knowledge transfer and then the upskilling the students so that they are employable or become an entrepreneur. So this is the purpose with which all the educational team and the members are working with. And we also need to have an accountability. Leaders must be able to walk the talk. Leaders must hold themselves accountable to do the necessary work, whatever is required to fulfill the promises they have made. And through this period, grit and the perseverance, it's not for living the life as a sprint, but it is a continuous marathon and we are continuously striving and moving ahead. So this is my idea of leadership.
It's very, very great to know these things from you, ma'am. So, ma'am, along with this, I would also like to know, ma'am, that how do you strategize the curriculum at Saveetha Engineering College, and how does the curriculum at the college ensure the best practice of the industry?
Yes. See, first of all, the autonomous status given to us, Saveetha Engineering College, it gives us a freedom to tailor-make our curriculum so that it matches the current industry needs. When the curriculum also, we have seen that it is going through a continual changes, and as per the industry requirement, as per the nature of the job demands, the curriculum, what we are the skill imparting, what we are offering to the students also make continual changes. And we have to, being in the field, we have to keep on updating ourselves and change the curriculum. when we are changing the curriculum or framing the curriculum, we are bringing the top industry officials, then the academicians from different foreign universities, as well the national, reputed national institutes, and we make a brainstorming and identify what is the best practices in the industry, and we try to incorporate them. So when we are having a discussion with the industry leaders as well, we know what is the scenario of the current industry and what will be the future industrial requirements as well. What will be the future skills that are required for our students, and we make the modifications in the curriculum and assignment. And I can also proudly boast to say that ours is the one affiliated college where we have implemented a flexible choice-based system. This choice-based system, it helps the students to take any course of their choice at any point of time from any of the faculty. Say, assume he wants to take Python programming. The same subject, Python programming, will be handled by many different faculty members, and all will be available, and the student is choosing the slot, which particular faculty or which set of timings we want to attend the particular class. So this is an independence we are giving to our students, and as well, along with this kind of independence, a responsibility is built with the students, because he is choosing what he is going to study, and once he gets the freedom in choosing the subject as well, the faculty is going to learn with, it makes a different impact in him, the responsibility, so that he successfully completes the process. So that is one. Another, this is a place for exceptional students. If the student is capable of learning more number of courses, taking more credits, he is also given the freedom to it. So as and when he is ready to put in more amount of time, he gets it to be done. So this is one. And another thing is, we also incorporate technical and soft skill, which are required, so that when they are coming to the final year or third year end, they are ready for the placement. And as well, if the student is having a flair for the entrepreneurship, that also we provide a platform here in the campus, so that the student can can do the startup within the campus itself. So these are the things, and many of the value-added courses which were generally taken outside the curriculum before is incorporated in the curriculum itself. That is, you don't have to wait for 4 years or 5 years to make any modifications in the curriculum. So as and when we see a need for a particular subject to be learned by our discipline of student, we introduce that. This is the idea.
Right, ma'am. So, ma'am, as you said that there are various industry experts who are helping designing the curriculum, and so, ma'am, what are the opportunities available at Saveetha Engineering College to gain industry-specific knowledge apart from the curriculum and the accreditations that we have?
Yes. See, actually, whenever we talk about the opportunity given for a student, it is mainly decided by the environment. So the kind of environment that is provided in Saveetha Engineering College, that helps the student to get industry-specific knowledge. By environment, I mean, see, first thing is the infrastructure facilities. What are all the different kind of labs we are providing, we are having in the campus to give the advanced contents. So advanced state of labs with the emerging technologies are set up as a center of excellences in all the departments. So that is one corresponding to the infrastructure. And the next is the expert, experienced faculty members. So the next is, even though we have the facilities, we need to have the right set of people to take the technologies to the students and to invoke the skills in the students. So the next one is a good selection and expert availability of the faculty members. And the next third one is a fully flexible choice-based curriculum, which is providing them a complete freedom to engrave their future. And the next is that the internships, in-plant training. Actually, the internships and in-plant training are advised for the engineering students so that they get some industry knowledge when they are studying itself. They get the exposure to the industry environment when they are in the second year, third year itself. So these things, projects, foreign languages, creative design courses, all these are embedded in the curriculum itself, so that a student has to compulsorily take these things. Like when a bunch of students are taking the internships in the environment, he is also encouraged to take up. So that is the kind of environment set up so that he is forced to go for the internships, in-plant training, take up projects, and that takes him closer to the industry-specific knowledge. And we also have a specific, say, industrial robotics lab with an M-series Juice and collaborative robot and a magician lightweight intelligent training robotic arm, which is set up to a cost of tune of about 1 crore. And we have these kind of advanced labs set up so that students are exposed to these kind of technologies, and they get a fascination looking at these kind of setup, machines, their hands-on with the robotics, the programming they do, they interact. All these things help do a major change in their gaining industry-specific knowledge.
Ma'am, so along with the academics, ma'am, how do you ensure the overall development of students at the college?
Yes. For the overall development of our student at SEC, we not only concentrate on their curricular activities, other co-curricular and extracurricular activities are also encouraged. And like generally this co-curricular, extracurricular activities make the students to be very active and also ignite the intelligence among the children. We have the many club activities to ignite, to get the interest and make the students involved in different kind of activities. To quote a few, entrepreneurship cell is there. So this encourages the budding national builders or entrepreneurs. We give the basic background. We bring the entrepreneurs here, startup entrepreneurs, successful entrepreneurs to the campus. When they give the discussion, they are also guided how to make an innovative idea to the level of business. And innovation cell is there. This is to light up the students' creative idea. So with the help of these cells, faculty and industry mentors will guide the students to have their startups within the campus itself. And in addition, robotics club is there. So irrespective of the department, is exposed to the robotic programming, automation process through these club activities. And math club, literary club, Young India club. So all these club activities are like whatever be your interest, whatever you wanted to make it your hobby, we have the options available. And there is a specific coders club is also present. And so that since whatever be his department, the programming skill has become a primary important skill for the placement activity. So this through the coders club, we have different activities so that programming challenges are thrown at them, and they become the programming based problem solvers. And we also have different MOUs with various industries, so that which helps to practice through the Center of Excellence. And national level competitions, hackathons, conference, workshops, and events, we are encouraging our students to participate in these things. And the learning management software is also like enriching the lifelong learning, so that all the courses that are offered in the campus is the materials are available through the learning management software Moodle. So that the student can access the data at any point of time to his interest and learn at his own pace. And soft skill and personality development training is given in the campus itself through a dedicated training team available with us. So, we give different arenas, opportunities for the students to shine in any of the field, and we let him explore his talents. We believe that every student is a genius, and we provide a natural environment to bring out the genius in the students.
Right, ma'am. Ma'am, so what can an inbound student gain from studying at the college?
Yeah. For the inbound students, first of all, I'll say we have an excellent hostel facility available with boarding and lodging facilities to make the students feel at home. And the next thing is, since we are also inviting and expecting students from other states to join us, we have faculty members with multilinguistic skills so that they support the language issues of the students in the initial stages and help them to settle down. And next is that there are a lot of doctorate faculty members here who will inculcate the research and development skills as well. And the campus has got complete Wi-Fi with efficient fire security and access control. Then we have a very good connectivity through the public transport system just at the doorsteps of the campus entrance. And inside the campus, we have good hospital and medical facilities to support the students who need medical care. And extraordinary sports facilities, games, gymnasiums are available. So, these are the facilities that are available for the inbound students to help them settle down here as a second home.
Right, ma'am. Yeah. Ma'am, so apart from all these things that we are already doing, ma'am, what do you think is should be the institute's top priority for the coming 10 years?
Can you rename the question, please?
Right, ma'am. What do you think should be the institute's top priority for over the next 10 years?
Sure. See, actually, as I have told earlier, education is continuously moving through the phase of changes. So from traditional learning, we have now moved to the stage of blended learning, I'll say, not the complete online learning. Few topics are covered, few topics are better delivered in an online mode and sometimes in the offline mode. And that is going to take us through the blended learning concept. And along with this blended learning, the main thing which we have to concentrate over the next 10 years is personalized education. So, even though every learner or every student is equipped with the different learning styles and strategies, some of the students are visual learners, some learn through the auditory capacity, and some learn by doing things. So it's not only the rote learning or the concept to be memorized. It is just that the knowledge has to be knowledge, or the skills gets the importance. And unfortunately, the traditional setting only utilizes a generic approach, having about 70 students in a class and teach. So a personalized approach according to the learning styles, identifying the learning style of the learner, and provide the content according to the nature of the learning style. So this is personalized education which we have to give priority over. And the next is strengthening the education system by technologically enabled approach. See, personalized education approach, if you are going to do on a one-by-one basis, instead of having a common methodology to strategically approach the learning style and teach, technology is also very important, and how the education system is strengthening through the technology, how it could be done. So adaptive learning platform has to be introduced. See, according to the nature of the assessments or the questions that are attended by a student in a competitive exam, the complexity of the questions increases. If the person is able to compete complex questions, these questions are getting more and more complex. That is the idea of the GRE pattern of questions and all, which are now used for the assessment. Similar kind of thing has to come into the learning platform as well. According to the pace of his learning, he has to be presented with a different pace of content. So adaptive learning platform is the one which we are prioritizing, so that according to the learner capacity, his modules are tailor suited for him. So these are the things which we are having the priority over the next years.
Right. Great to know these things, that we are still like working on making learning adaptive and personalizing those things, so that based on the pace of learner or the students, we can impart the knowledge, right set of knowledge to them. Ma'am, so along with this, ma'am, I would also like you to give a valuable piece of advice to the students who are aspiring and planning to have a prosperous career in engineering ahead. So,
yeah, engineering is the ultimate field for challenge and creativity. Like, it is a field you have chosen to be an engineer, and you utilize your strength completely. It is a field which allows you to apply your knowledge and creativity, and believe strongly that you can make changes in the society, in the life of the common people. That is what I'll say. Like, whatever be the success of the engineer, it lies in how far you are able to change the life of a common person or life of the society in general. And problem solving is the core of engineering, and always you must have to challenge your creativity by facing the challenges. And engineering is not easy. So I will tell that please, if you are interested in an engineering career, when you have questions, don't hesitate to ask. Keep asking. The query, you should not let your queries in your mind to rest in peace. That is the thing. And the next is focus on your soft and hard skills. Hard skills, I mean the technical skills. You need to have the technical skills, and also you have to be very conversant in communication. So, which is a soft skill, how you are presenting things, how you are presenting the technical content or convincing the opposite person. That is an effective communication. And this is one, and that get hands-on experience through the internships. Now, during your educational career in the college period itself, get your hands-on in the internships. So, and not only that, it is also very important that you have to maintain a good network of professionals. If you are interested in any field like cloud computing or web services, whatever be it, join the professional group corresponding to that, having a common interest. So that kind of group of network will get you lot of information, lot of exposure, and you will be up to date. So, like, these are the things I expect you to have it in your career. You can be an employer, or you can start with an entrepreneur and get success. Whether be an you are going to join a company or become an entrepreneur, all these skills are very important for you to get ahead, get success in your career. Thank you.
Rightly said, ma'am. Thank you so much for sharing your thoughts on education. It was truly an enriching experience for me as well as a student. So thank you so much for sharing your thoughts on education and being a part of our series called as Thoughtful Leaders. I'm sure this will help a lot of students in taking up engineering as a course and clarifying their minds.
Yes.
Right. Thank you so much, ma'am.